Good morning, investors. Welcome to the 4th of August 2014 market review. The trade of today is called Nampak. The code of Nampak is NPK. Last traded price was 41 Rand. Action traded from a high to a low. We call it a short or sell. Currently, the share needs to break 40 Rand 82 cents. That's the dotted blue line here. If it breaks it, the target could be to the green line here, and that will be 38 Rand 36 cents. Stop loss to be used is 42 Rand and 6 cents if you want to go back here. Current open trade is called Billiton. Billiton is basically still in a short sell here from the 31st of July. Currently 2.95% positive on the trade as recorded. These are all closed trades. As you can see, Lonmin, TRE and Exaro. Looking at the top 40 shares or index, the blue line is the index movement. It came down and it broke the dotted and the solid 20-day moving average and the 5-day moving average, having a bit of a free fall on Thursday and Friday. Looking at the indexes, the Dow Jones index, the close here on the red line was Thursday evening's close price after the 319-point fall on the index itself. Actually, it went down on Friday evening as well with 69 points, close to the level of 16,493 points, close to this second low point here as well. What happens currently in this market, the Dow Jones futures for Monday morning shows almost a recovery of 60 points, so they're almost recovering what they've lost on Friday afternoon in our market time. So they bounce back close to the red line here, getting a bit of support on the 61.8% on the Fibonacci here, moving a bit upwards. Looking at the top 40 shares on the JSE, they also came down. There was the upward trend between the red and the green line. That's the upward cycle. Currently trading to the side here. They closed on a level of 45,733 points, and you can actually see that's just underneath this low point here on the Fibonacci as well. We could most probably expect a bit of a bounce up here today on these low points. Looking at some shares, Shoprite. Now Shoprite had a downward channel, started to form an upward channel. Currently testing is 160.88 cents, closed on a level of 160.84. We need to see after the sell-off on Friday and Thursday if there's a bit of relief going to happen on the specific share bouncing up. Current trading range is 166 Rand and 63 cents. That's the high. The low is 160 Rand and 88 cents. Call up your Bollinger Bands. If you look at this, it's testing the 38.2% on the Fibonacci and it's testing the green line on the Bollinger Band as well. Looking at your indicators, actually came down a lot. Stochastics came down a lot, and your RSI also came down. The question is, could it start more downwards, breaking this 160.88 to the next level of 156.23? Need to track it shortly. Woolies is still trading to the sideways pattern between 81 Rand 22 and 83 Rand 67. Look at this pattern forming here. Still testing this low years of 81.22 and the middle bottom demand line there as well. Truworths also trading to the side here. Look at the Bollinger Bands, the purple, the green, and the red line going to the side at this moment. No huge breakup indication as yet from this specific share or downward movement. Mr. Price. Now Mr. Price is still trading between the green Bollinger Band and the red Bollinger Band. Technically still in an upward phase here. You need to track this level of 198.12 in the short term definitely. And the current high was 205.98 and it's trading at 203 Rand. Still in an upward channel at this moment, doing very well. Let's go to the banks, and the first banking share I want to look at is Barclays Bank. Now Barclays Bank also had a similar chart above the green line of the Bollinger Bands, and the red line is still in an upward phase, but it's currently testing this 167.62 technically, and that is close to this low here on the Bollinger Band. Now look at this format or pattern start to play out. There's the leg, there's the shoulder, there's the head. Any time for break to this green Bollinger Band here, We could see some downside happening on the specific share coming back to the leg here on the 61.8%. Just want to pull up this indicator MACD. MACD showed a bit of downside movement through the green line. You're showing a bit downward side view on the specific trade. Let's keep a track for the next day or two. Standard Bank, still in a sideways pattern, trading between the red, green and the purple bottom event at this moment. That's a sideways pattern. Other shares to look at, NTN. I'm going to zoom into NTN. Blue line, that's resistance, that's support. Current trading low is 220, current high is about 224. Shares trading at 220 at this moment. It did test it on Friday a lot, didn't break it as yet. Looking at indications, still a bit of downside movement could occur on the specific share by looking at WR. Stochastic is also showing a bit of downward side there. RSI also showing a bit of downward side there. We need to see if recovery could happen. Looking into MACD, crossed it, but it shows a bit of sideways movement there between the black line and the green line here as well. Let's go to other two shares, Mahalo World. Sideways, no big pattern happening here. Still the lows is about 99 Rand and the highs about 102 Rand to the shorter movement. Imperial. Now Imperial did move up here. There's another leg, there's a shoulder, there's a head. The big support level is 196.66 at this moment. Day trading, it did break it on Friday on 196.55, almost went to 196, stuffing near the end of the day. Big question is, can you break it and come back to the 190 levels, 189 levels in the short term? WR showing a bit of downward movement happening there. Stochastic showing a bit of downward movement. RSI downward movement. Let's see what the MACD is saying. Still trading above this green line. So keep a close eye on this. I want confirmations to happen. Enjoy your trading.